welcome, welcome, welcome. It's City Nakazawa here, and today we're going to be getting into some VTuber Newsy news. But before we do, please make sure to smash subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell, and guys, do you know that I stream on Twitch? Head on over to Twitch, and if you're at work, leave me a lurk. Okay, guys, on to our very first piece of Newsy news. This is Shylily, and Shylily is a female independent VTuber from Germany, based in the Netherlands. So why are we talking about Shylily? Well, guys, Shylily is having a bit of an issue with Sinder fans doxing. So this is posted on VQQ Clips, and it's titled Shylily on Sinder fans doxing her over VTuber drama. Let's take a listen.
Yeah, I got doxed, but it's alright.
Eek.
I like how every time people dox me, they use the same 3 pictures, and then they get even more upset because they're like, she's not ugly. I still hate her though. Every time I get doxed, they're just like,
hi, Dorka.
I can't insult her. She's not fat or ugly. Ah, damn it. I wonder if those people ever eventually stop to realize that they're committing actual crimes. Imagine ruining your life because you don't like an anime girl. Like what? Like, I'm not saying it's okay to do it to me, but they're lucky I CBA. But one of these days, they will with the wrong person, and they'll be one of those many people who have a permanent criminal record. You're like, how come you're a convicted felon? I didn't like the one person on the internet, and I was too chronically offline and unemployed to just leave it be. There was this other anime girl that I liked more than this anime girl, and when the other anime girl was exposed, I just decided I become a criminal. I be charged with some criminal offenses because I didn't like that. Like, what? That's crazy.
Anyways, guys, as you can see, Shylily is obviously not pleased from being doxed. I mean, who would be? Daniel Morris says, I'm no longer a pyro pup after the truth is revealed. To those engaged in this behavior, shame on you. Basham says, Cinder fans try not to ruin her, like 0.0001% chance of redemption. Challenge literally impossible. Jared says, I called it. I freaking called it. As soon as someone says, hope Cinder fans don't do something worse. And now here it is. Shylily got doxed after calling Cinder out. Looks like she pissed off Cinder's fans. And then Mr. Hill says, why are you here? I doxed an anime girl on the internet. Jem says, let it be known that the individuals who are doing this do not represent the majority of the fan base. In fact, the remaining mods on Cinder servers stated they will not entertain such actions and will ban those caught doing such acts. The majority of remaining pyro pups simply wish to be left alone and peace. So anyways, guys, long story short, please don't dox people on the internet. That is very rude, impolite, and also a criminal offense. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of news. This is Hololive. And Hololive is a virtual talent agency consisting of virtual YouTubers owned by Japanese tech entertainment company Cover Corp. So why are we talking about Hololive? Well, guys, Hololive is doing their baseball night again. This is posted on Hololive English's X account saying, breaking news, Hololive night is returning to Dodger Stadium on July 5th, 2025. What exactly is this year's Hololive night collaboration between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Hololive production entail? Meet Inya, Iris, and Bijou this year at Dodger Stadium. This is the actual art itself, which is like very, very cute. People are super excited. Height says, oh my God, I get to sing all about balls with the people. Okay, this post on Hololive's website saying, Hololive Night collaboration event returns to Dodger Stadium on July 5th, 2025. And it says here, Cover Corporation announced the second collaboration between the Los Angeles Dodgers and Hololive production taking place on Saturday, July 5th, 2025 at 4:15 p.m. PDT. After a successful first collaboration with the Los Angeles Dodgers last year, Hollow Night will return to Dodger Stadium again a second time. This year's collaboration will feature first ever VTuber livestream both to and from Dodger Stadium. Furthermore, commemorate this unique event, co-branding Dodgers and Hololive production merch will be available for purchase in the gift shops across the stadium. Fans can expect exclusive in-stadium appearances from 3 Hololive English talents, Nino May, Inias, Iris, and Kosai Bijou in real time. The Hololive talents will not only cheer for the Dodgers, but also provide their sing-along version of Take Me Out to the Ball game during the 7th inning stretch in the baseball's game. At the end of the game, fans will be invited to join the talents on the field, where they will get to host a special programming such as interactive activities, a new Who's Got the Move segment, where fans can dance and jam together to popular Hololive tunes. In addition, this special event will be broadcast to Hololive English's official YouTube channel, making it the first time ever in history for a VTuber company to stream both to and from Dodger Stadium. Fans can also enjoy a vast series of on-site Hololive themed activities, such as taking pictures with the featured talents' cutouts, helping themselves to delicious stadium food and drinks with event-only Hololive themed packaging, and more to be announced via Hololive English's official social media channels later. The Hololive Night package includes a ticket to the baseball game, as well as event-exclusive Dodgers X Hololive production trading cards pack of 3 that feature the 3 main cast cast of this year's event in Dodgers uniforms. Lucky fans may even draw a special version of the card that include the talent's printed autograph. Get hyped for this exciting collaboration between Los Angeles Dodgers and Hololive production. We will hope to see you at the game. Official hashtag Hololive Dodgers. So that's really cute, very exciting stuff. So this is posted on the MLB.com website saying Hololive Night ticket pack now on sale. So the Dodgers are going to be playing the Houston Astros on July 5th at 4:15 p.m. It says, join us for an unforgettable evening of entertainment and baseball at Dodger Stadium for Hololive Night. So if you go to buy a ticket, they're around $120-ish, which is like not too horrible. I do like how they can kind of give you like a preview of what exactly your seat looks like in the field, which is pretty exciting. So let's see what some of the people on Reddit got to say. Maybe Infidelity says, yo, I found out about Hololive because I watch almost every Dodgers game and I got curious last year. Now the Oshi I picked Bibu will be on the Dodgers merch. Okay, guys, so if you are a fan of Hololive and you are a fan of baseball, this is definitely a great collaboration. So please make sure to go check that out. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Idol Corp. And Idol Corp, simply known as Idol, is a VTuber agency owned by Brave Group. They were their own independent agency, but then got absorbed by Brave Group. So why are we talking about Idol? Well, guys, within Idol, there are 3 talents. This is Nikki Rei, and Nikki Rei is a female English-speaking virtual YouTuber associated with Idol Generation Genesis. This is Saikota, who is a female English-speaking virtual YouTuber affiliated with Idol Corp's Generation Endless. And this is Coni Confetti, who is a female English-speaking virtual YouTuber affiliated with Idol Corp's Generation Endless. So Nikki is from Genesis, and Kai and Coni are from Endless. Okay, guys, so why are we talking about Idol Corp, Nikki, Kai, and Coni? Well, guys, Idol Corp had posted this on their X account on June 8th around 11 p.m. It says an important update from Idol Corp. So let's take a look here. So it says notice of graduation of Coni Confetti, Kai, Saikoma, and Nikki Rei. So it says, Dear Idol community, thank you for your continued support of Idol Corporation. With deep gratitude and a heavy heart, we announce that Coni Confetti, Kai, Saikota, and Nikki Rei will be graduating from Idol Corp as we prepare to enter a new chapter in the company. Oh, geez. Each one of them has brought something truly unique to Idol, shaping our community with their passion, creativity, and the unforgettable memories they help create. We are thankful for everything they've shared with us over the years. As part of their send-off, graduating talents have been invited to perform at a special concert during Off-Kai Expo Gen 4. We invite fans to celebrate their journeys with us and welcome fan letters or small gifts at our booth, which will be delivered to the talents after the event. Farewell streams will conclude by June 30th, with Nikki continuing on with individual activities afterward. We kindly ask for your understanding and patience during this time, and for your continued support of the remaining talents as we move forward together. Thank you, Coni, Kai, and Nikki. You will always be part of Idol's story. Let's make this final month unforgettable. So as you can imagine, people were not pleased by this announcement. This is Shibi Cotton Bun going, no! So let's take a look at some of the statements. So this is Kai Saikota, and Kai says, I love being your dragon god for every second of it. You've changed my life in ways I could have never imagined. Thank you for always loving me. Grad stream on the 30th of this month. I can't find the words to express the grief and sadness I'm feeling. Please give me time. So Coni Confetti says, I've had many dreams and ideas that will never come to fruition, and I was beaten down from trying and trying, even when I knew it was over. All along, I'm glad I was able to meet some lifelong friends throughout this long and tiring journey. I hope I made you laugh at least once. I keep going because my lovely friends who I love endlessly forever and ever. So as you can see, like, this is just a very sad post. Guys, it's really depressing when a company just kind of like beats you down forever and you kind of know that the writing is on the wall. But when it actually is officially announced, like, it's sad, right? So then Coni says, I also can't do my announcement stream or grad stream because I'm locked out of my stuff right now laughing my ass off. So then people are tagging some NewsTubers. And then Coni says, F off, it's because I forgot the password. So Lynn, they said, honestly, just steal your IP. And then Coni says, guess what I'm about to do at Idol Corp, with like a demon face. And then Coni says, for legal reasons, this is a joke. And then this is Nikki Rei. And Nikki Rei has a statement. And Nikki says, regarding the recent graduation announcement, hi, I'm Nikki Rei, and I was the last member of the first generation of Idol company. We started off really rough. We screwed up a lot. We lost a lot of you along the way, and time passed by. I stayed struggling financially to survive, investing money I didn't have, time, sacrificed my health, sometimes for the cost of nothing. And no matter what happened, I never gave up. I knew my goals to inspire and make people happy, which I earned almost every time during this journey. But sadly, it's hard to do that when you are unhappy, either if your feelings are just or not. So I had to make a hard decision. Please don't be mad. All my life, I was nothing but another fish swimming in the crowd, lived for everyone else. I did a lot of stuff, but never stuck to anything. I didn't love anything, I didn't hate anything, with nothing to say and no stand, a shell of a person. But then Nikki came into my life, and not long afterwards, you came into my life, and I was forced to know myself better, because how can you relate and trust someone when you have nothing to relate to? If I wanted to earn your trust so I can achieve my goals, I couldn't stay a shell. Creating Nikki was the first time I finally listened to myself. I forcefully squeezed out of me the likes and dislikes, my stands, my wishes, and with those new discoveries, I built Nikki to fit me exactly. Through Nikki, I learned who I am and I became whole. Nikki is me, I am Nikki. That's why Nikki means so much to me. She's not just a model of a cute anime girl to hide behind. She is a symbol of my overcomes and my growth as a person. But it's not just Nikki, it's also you. You guys helped me to where I am. With your interest in me, you taught me what my interests are, you gave me purpose, you motivated me to be creative and open up to new things. When I was first diagnosed with fibromyalgia and fell into a depression, you gave me a reason to get out of bed until I rose up. You saved me. For all those reasons, that is why no matter how hard the journey was, like my fibromyalgia pain, I made it a background noise, endured and kept going, for I believed in me, in my goals, and I had you by my side. On June 30th, I will be graduating from Idol and will continue the journey as an indie VTuber. Even though it might be harder from now on, since I have never done it before on my own and I'm scared for my future, I'm happy to have a chance to continue my journey as Nikki with you and my VTuber friends. And for all of my co-highs throughout these 3 years, I wish nothing but success and happiness. That is an absolutely beautiful statement. And it's honestly true. Like sometimes being a VTuber does help you come out of your shell in a lot of ways. So this is absolutely incredible, Nikki. What a statement. Oh my goodness. Thank you for sharing that. This is Poco Raccoon, who is a fellow member of Idol. And Poco says, no amount of time could have prepared me for the pain I'm feeling right now. No amount of resistance made me feel relief from the heartache that kept building up. Many times I wanted to ask if we could just stay like this. I want to pour my heart out and say it has been such an honor to have spent these years together with my girls. I can't say that everything has been perfect. Despite that, I'm glad to have experienced all the highs all the way down to the lows together. In my heart, I know we'll always be friends because our love is endless. I wouldn't have traded our time together for anything else. So then Kai responds to Poco saying, my heart hurts knowing things are going to change and nothing will be exact like before, but please rest assured I will always be there for you and will be your friend. We will continue to have fun times regardless of everything. I do not regret my time here, not for a single effing second. I do it all over again if it meant I got to be your genmate. Our love is endless and I will always love my clinging blue tang. And then Poco says, Kai, don't leave me. So let's see what some of the people on Reddit got to say. Otaku Dan says, Coni leaving was written on the walls for months now. She was streaming on Coni once a month for the last 6 months. When she did her new outfit debut, she said it herself that it was rushed to do on the stream and it was only on Twitch, barely 25 minutes long, and the VOD was tossed. She will be doing amazing on her PL. She multi-streams on YouTube and Twitch. She has separate ASMR YouTube channel, so her main channel doesn't get hit. All the money she makes now goes straight to her, and Idol doesn't get a cut from it. Ardrula Faye says, I guess that gives context to Poco commenting that she was the only one that seemed excited for the 2nd anniversary of her Gen 2. Weeks later, her Gen is her, the person who was reincarnated within the same company, and someone on an extended medical leave. C.A. Butler says, Kai sounded really upset as she stated she was unable to buy her IP. I wonder why they wouldn't let her. With Nikki leaving, that means the original generation of talents is now gone. And as you can imagine, people are pretty pissed about this, and rightfully so, because what direction the company is going in is unclear, but it doesn't seem like a good one. So it is so unfortunate that Idol has kind of become a shell of itself. So just a reminder, just to go support them, guys. So Kai is Oh It's Piper and Coni is Menmaki. So please make sure to go send them some love and send them some support. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Nimi Nightmare, and Nimi Nightmare is an independent English-speaking VTuber who debuted in January 2025. So I was talking about Nimi. Well, guys, this is posted on the Hololive English clips every day, and this one is titled, Nimi explains why she took a break from streaming. So let's take a listen.
Actually, you know what I was doing on my break? I was taking a break from the internet, which I do feel bad about because I feel like I just took a bunch of time off streaming, but it wasn't actually time off, and then I realized I was getting too frustrated with the back seating, and that's how I know that I need a break, because usually I try to be like zen, and it's like, oh, it doesn't bother me. I let it roll off. But it was bothering me, so I was like, I need a break. So I don't start yelling at people. So I don't crash out even more. I defeated the Elden Ring addiction. Elden Ring is what made me realize I'm getting like my fuse is too short. I'm getting too annoyed. I'm getting annoyed too easily by the back seating. I needed a break. I need to let it roll off. Elden Ring will do that to you. It will. Unleash the band hammer. I don't know. It's like backseating is, you know, it is backseating. Usually I try not to let it bother me. And oftentimes it doesn't. Because I ask for assistance a lot when I play. And I know that like backseaters, usually they're just trying to enjoy the stream in their own way. That's just their way of interacting with the stream. They're trying to have a good time. So I try not to let it bother me. I try to let it just roll off. Yeah, exactly. Usually the intentions are not bad.
So anyways, guys, that's why Nimi took a little bit of a break. She was just getting a little bit frustrated, which is absolutely fair. Like, yeah, you definitely don't want to be yelling at your chat while you're streaming. So it makes sense, right? All right, guys, on to our next piece of news. This is Twisty Amanozako is an English language virtual YouTuber affiliated with NIJISANJI EN, debuting as part of the unit Denoth. So why are we talking about Twisty? Well, guys, Twisty has a PL called Delulu Deliria, and Delulu Deliria is a female VTuber who debuted on the 24th of November, 2023. So why are we talking about Twisty and Delulu? Well, guys, this is posted on the Kurosanji subreddit, posted by AJ Shell, and this is posted as of 21 hours ago, and said, Delulu Deliria is live. So as you can see from the thumbnail, Delulu has privated the stream. So let's see what some of the people on Reddit got to say about it. Shihomi says, video is unavailable, either copyright strike or she removed it herself. Sleeping Koi says, with her doing this, I'm starting to question the outcome of the investigation. However, I wish her best of luck and hope she's doing well in terms of health. So if you're wondering, okay, what's the investigation? The investigation is between Aster Arcadia of NIJISANJI and Twisty in regards to some spicy allegations that happened. CA Butler says, well, this is a choice. She's been saying for a while she's been wanting to stream for a long time, so I guess she finally broke up and said consequences be damned. Now let's see where those consequences will be. The Grinch says, what are they going to do? Fire her? A sleep comedian says, I bet this is her way of trying to make NIJI do something. Mid-grade Chungus says, I'm guessing that they sent her a silencing contract and the act of streaming on PL while still technically employed by them is her response to their offer. Tricky Fisherman says, calm before the storm. Something is going to happen this month. So anyways, guys, what does this mean for Twisty? It's unclear at this point. I feel like a lot of people are getting fed up with how long the investigation is taking. And we want some answers and we want some action from NIJISANJI. But it looks like it's not happening. But according to this, someone believes that something is happening this month. We really don't know for sure. Obviously, that is speculation at this point, but this is something that we definitely need to keep our eyes peeled for. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of news. This is MilkyWayz, and MilkyWayz is a female English-speaking VTuber. So why are we talking about MilkyWayz? Well, guys, looks like they were banned. So this is posted on the Streamer Bans automated X account saying Twitch partner Milky has been banned. So this was on June 8th, 2025 around 11:10 p.m. So then Milky says moo with lots of crying faces. And you can see here a lot of people in the comments, like we have Zentrea saying sending lots of love, Milky. What in the world is happening? Matara says, I hope you get unbanned soon. Ellie says, not my Milky girl, free her. Vivi says, Milky, no. So then Milky says, it's only a 1 day ban, but oof. So if you are a fan of Milky, just know that she has been banned for 1 day and will be back in 1 day. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of news. This is Iriam, and Iriam is an interactive VTuber platform. Iriam, it's vertical streaming. There's some content creators who stream only on Iriam. So I was talking about Iriam. Well, guys, within Iriam, there is a content creator named Lottie Moore, and Lottie Moore has released a statement on her X account on June 7th, and let's take a look at what it says. So Lottie says, I want to come out and say that I am safe. I'm no longer working for Iriam, and that's okay. During the interview, I didn't think that I was going to make it. All of the content that I previously made, cooking videos, playing video games, or cozy reading streams, wasn't what the company was looking for during the time of the interview. Yet I was hired anyways. At first, I was over the moon. It felt good to have my sparkle be recognized by a company. Yet the app kind of took away how I created and how I made comfy spaces in the first place. As for why I was terminated, the company couldn't get a hold of me. I dealt with a bout of homelessness and was couch surfing. I was working longer hours at my main job to try to get a place, but also bounced back from my dog needing an emergency surgery during that rough period. There wasn't really a space or time to stream like usual, nor could I bring my usual energy to entertain. I'm okay now. I have a new apartment and my dog is recovered. My PC broke during that time as well. Unfortunately, I can't guarantee when I can stream again. However, it will not be with Iriam. I understand why I was let go. There would be nothing more humbling if you all would come see me again as Maybell over at VTuber Maybell handle where I was originally. This isn't goodbye, simply a see you later. Thank you. So obviously that's like a very scary thing to happen for someone. Homelessness at any point can be very scary and very uncertain and very unsafe. So poor Lottie had to deal with not only homelessness, but also her dog being ill as well, which is why she was fired from Iriam. But let's see what some of the people on X got to say. Mirari says, Lottie, I'm so glad you're well. Even though we didn't spend much time together, I'm going to miss you. I'm so happy to have you as a wave mate. I'm wishing you the best and hope to see you soon. And then Hayami says, I'm so glad you're okay. I hope we can still hang out during this new chapter. I hope everything goes well for you. Thank you for being part of the bond, Lottie. And then Rico says, oh my God, I'm so glad you're safe. If you need anything, resources, finding care, let me know. I can use my patient management skills to the test. So if you are a fan of Lottie and you want to go support Lottie, please make sure to go follow her new handle, which is VTuber Maybell. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of Newsy News. This is Kabhaal, and Kabhaal is an independent English language VTuber. He streams primarily on Twitch. So why are we talking about Kabhaal? Well, guys, Kabhaal has posted on X saying, 5 years of making content, 4 years of VTubing. I'm finally doing an actual planned debut on June 9th to celebrate 5 years of being a creator. Oh, how time flies. So then Kabhaal posts, celebrating 5 years of content, June 9th, finally a real scream of a debut, animated lore, new model, new setup, new environment, no strings attached. Or is there? Let's take a look at the trailer.
I've got no strings to hold me down.
Ooh, spooky.
There are no strings on me.
Ooh. That is terrifying. Oh my God. Okay. So as you can imagine, people are super excited for this. Victoria says, heck yeah, Cab, let's go. Stu says, ah. And Tana says, and so it begins. Let the dark tales of the cult leader and his followers rise and illuminate the world to what it truly there is beyond the curtains of playing nice and minds unready for what they may perceive. Megalodon says, this is gonna slap. So anyways, guys, if you are a fan of Kabhaal, please make sure to go check them out on June 9th on their Twitch. Okay, guys, and that's it. That's the end of the VTuber News. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And guys, if you're like, Lydia, I can't watch you on Twitch because it's not in my time zone, no problem, guys. Head on over to Lydia VTuber VODs and you can see me play through all of your favorites. I just finished Final Fantasy VII OG and I'm making my way through Chrono Trigger. So if you are a fan of that content, please make sure to come join. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Mwah! Bye-bye. I guess I'll go bring the blow-up doll to the giant talking blueberry. I guess that makes sense. I swear to God, these games, I swear to God. Okay, all right. Oh my God.